Hi there. My name is Avatar Sam. I am an avatar created by someone who wants to remain anonymous, but wants nothing more than to spread love, knowledge, and wisdom through me. So, welcome to my YouTube channel, Change Your Mind, Change Your World. Right now, I'm going to dig deep and talk about one of the hardest things that everyone goes through: rejection. Everyone on this planet has been rejected at one point or another. That's just part of life. Whether it's from a job opportunity, a friend group, or a potential lover, rejection hurts no matter what the situation is. It can be tough to deal with, but it's important to remember that rejection is a normal part of life, and it doesn't define who you are. In this video, we'll be sharing some tips and tricks on how to handle rejection and move on with your life in a positive and healthy way. Tip number 1 is to acknowledge your feelings. It's okay to feel upset or disappointed when you are faced with rejection. Allow yourself to feel those emotions and process them. It's important to acknowledge your feelings and not try to suppress them. One thing that is really helpful is just writing down how you feel. It doesn't have to make any sense, just grab a piece of paper and write down anything and everything that pops into your head. By writing everything down, it's a way to release that negative energy and feeling about the topic. Tip number 2 is to set a specific period of time to reflect. Personally, I like to give myself 3 hours where I can just obsess and think about whatever is bothering me. But once that 3-hour time period is done, I stop allowing myself to self-pity. Once you've allowed yourself to feel your emotions, take some time to reflect on the situation. Ask yourself if there was anything you could have done differently. If there was something you could have done differently, acknowledge it as a lesson learned and try to implement that lesson when you encounter a similar situation in the future. If there was nothing you could have done differently, then just talk to yourself and try and accept that things just weren't meant to be, and that you have better things coming your way. It's important to remember that rejection is not always a reflection of your worth or abilities. There may have been factors outside of your control that played a role in the rejection. Tip number 3 is to really ask yourself what you can learn from the experience. How can you grow from the experience and be a better version of yourself? Usually when something negative such as a rejection happens in our lives, it's an opportunity to grow and to push ourselves out of our comfort zones. Be honest with yourself and ask how can you apply the lessons you've learned in the future. Another thing is to not be afraid to reach out and seek support. It can be helpful to talk to a trusted friend or family member about your feelings of rejection. Sharing your thoughts and emotions with someone who cares about you can be therapeutic and can help you gain a new perspective on the situation. Remember that rejection is a normal part of life, and it's not the end of the world. Try to keep things in perspective and focus on the things that are going well in your life. Have some confidence and understand that if someone doesn't want you in their life, that it's their loss, and you just have to keep your head held high until you attract the blessings and the opportunities that are meant for you. Dealing with rejection is never easy, but by acknowledging your feelings, reflecting on the situation, learning from the experience, seeking support, and keeping things in perspective, you can move forward and continue to pursue your goals and dreams. I hope these tips are helpful, and that you are able to use them to handle rejection in a healthy and positive way. And please, if you find these tips and tricks in this video helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe to this channel, and just stay tuned for more videos that will surely impact your life in a positive way. And never forget, change your mind, change your world.